people, I can't speak today.
Too much karaoke or what?
Yeah, man, it was my karaoke voice, and I am half Darth Vader, half Invader. I don't even know what the heck's going on, but we're gonna try to get through this.
It sounds like you went to like a concert or something.
Dude, we were partying it up last night. You know me, I drink a lot, right?
Hey, was it Thursday?
Yeah, bro, Thursday's like the weekend in LA, right?
I guess so.
Yeah,
it's a new Friday.
It's a new, well, I mean, usually it starts on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then, lately nobody's been going to work because of COVID, but,
In Miami, isn't that the way anyways?
Miami, the party don't start till like midnight.
Oh.
Yeah, all the Guanitas.
Well,
that's
where are we going to Miami?
Oh, we're going to go.
Hey, do we have any friends in Miami? Any fans that we could go and visit?
Yeah, we do have some fans in Miami, like half of my family's in Miami.
Oh, so, yeah. Dade County, huh?
Yeah, but in Miami, you gotta go with some billete, bro.
Huh?
Oh yeah, bro, you're staying at the W. You're up on the beach right there, bro.
You gotta have the gold.
Oh, that's a minimum $300 a night. You maybe go with the Fountain Blue. You stay there. That one's not bad. It's nice, but they got a nice nightclub downstairs.
Maybe next year we'll go.
Yeah, maybe next year. If you guys can help us out with some jobs.
How was your week, David?
The week was a little bit stressful this week.
Oh yeah, dude, I was busy. Busy every day. I was in the office for like 8 hours straight for like 3 days.
Yeah. I remember yesterday we were like, hey, you want me to go get some lunch? You're like, can we get out of this office?
Yeah, I had to get out.
Yeah.
And it made a big difference, right? We went out, had a nice lunch for 45 minutes, came back, regrouped.
Kind of refreshed. I was having
sometimes you have to get out.
One of those weeks where I'm like, dang, you want to choke everybody? Oh, no, dude, nothing is going right.
Nothing. Bad news.
Yeah, it started from Monday.
Alex Cueto. So, suck it.
we had a couple big cancellation on jobs because of additions and money going up and not having the paperwork correct and just
materials gone up 20%. It's really just
materials going up, but we're still alive and kicking and. Roofs are up, and I'm talked to the roofer today. I'm like, hey man, what's up? He's like, hey, people are still having to do roofs and stuff, so it's not as much, but it's still, the strong survive.
Yeah, 8% more on the roof. Material, wood's gone up 300%.
Yeah, wood's up 300, and labor's probably up at least 10% or something like that for labor. Now, why labor's up, I'm not sure. But I heard there's like 9 million jobs available.
Hey, you know what's a good thing to do right now in remodel? It's kitchens, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, kitchens.
I'm not the expert in kitchens. I know how to put them together.
Yes.
I know how to build them. I don't know how to design them. Yeah. So I know you're the expert.
All right, so let's see if we can get through some of this, and maybe if you guys could understand me in my new Darth Vader.
If not, I'll translate.
So let's get to it.
All right, what is a kitchen remodeling?
Well, it could be anything, even just like sanding the existing wood and
resurfacing,
repainting it. There's
putting new doors on.
Putting new doors on. You can keep the same boxes and sand those down.
Some new hardware.
Yeah, there's kitchen refacing. So that's kind of it. And then they put like a laminate on the outside of the boxes.
Sears used to do that, right?
Sears, they probably still do it, but there's still people who do that. And then there's just tearing it all out. And then there's different types of boxes that you do.
Countertops. Can you replace countertops on some?
You can just replace countertops if you'd like. It's gonna be one of those weeks.
All right. So, start off on the top again. What is kitchen remodeling?
Oh, go ahead.
So, what is kitchen remodeling? What is it?
Yeah, well, it could go something as small as just, just painting your cabinets. If you have some cabinets that are paintable, there's refinishing the cabinets where you can sand them and like stain them, changing the tile. Countertops,
putting new doors on.
Putting new doors on.
Keep the same boxes.
Yes, keep the same boxes.
I've seen people do like faux finish. Justin does that. He'll do the faux finish, antique them.
Yes.
Color them, antique them.
Yeah.
Give it that country look.
But that has you just staying with the same exact layout. Yes. Yeah. So if you don't mind your layout, then you can go ahead and just kind of refinish them. But most people, you have kind of of those older types of layouts where you don't have what's called the working triangle.
The working triangle. What is that?
Well, you've been learning about that.
Yeah,
right?
the working triangle.
Working triangle. You want to make sure that you have your refrigerator and your stove and your sink in a triangle, so that you're not walking away, on one end for the refrigerator.
So you want it quick.
Yeah, just get right around and turning back and forth. So you got your little working triangle.
And I was thinking about it. My house is like that. I have the stove, sink behind me, and refrigerator to the left of me.
Yeah, that's.
And it's cook. You see my cooking. My cooking is all set up. I have plenty of place to cook.
And
I like to entertain.
Kitchen remodel also. You can tear all the cabinets out and put new cabinets back in, and then a lot of them, what they'll do is they're tearing everything out. They're redoing the electrical. They're going to redo the plumbing in that area. They're redoing the cabinets, the countertops, the backsplash. So a kitchen remodel can be something as small as just repainting it, and you're kind of like freshening it up with like the newest colors and just changing the handles and knobs and kind of freshen it up like that.
Or it could be a whole demo and a brand new kitchen. With lights and everything.
Yeah, it can
Hollywood.
range from 5,000 to 50,000. I mean, really, you can go as high as anything. A lot of people are also taking out beams. And so they'll take out extra walls, and then they add beams so that they can open up the kitchen. So I get probably about half of the kitchens now are these small kitchens. And then when we take out those beams, we can kind of open up the kitchens, and then we add islands and stuff like that, and peninsulas.
Hey, why should homeowners remodel their kitchen? Why do you think? I don't know.
I would say a few things. Right now, most kitchens have like 5 appliances, right, or a minimum, and each one of those appliances you should have an electrical
dedicated circuit.
Yeah, most of them have 2 now, so you want to upgrade to that.
Believe it or not, the air fryer needs its own circuit because it produces a lot of heat, and it'll burn the outlet. You have to have a special outlet out there that senses the heat, so it kicks off.
A lot of people, when they go to buy homes, a lot of things they look at are like closets, bathrooms, the size of the house, and then kitchens. So upgraded kitchens raise the value of the house, right? Functionality. A lot of kitchens that were built back in the day don't function as good for now, or maybe you want to redesign the kitchen or put in let's say like hidden microwaves. You want to put in pantries. Now they have trash bins, they have spice racks, farm sinks. Yes, so you can go to any of that stuff.
Do they have a city sink? A city sink. They have a farm sink. Do they have a city sink?
Yeah, the city sink. It's stainless steel.
Oh, stainless steel.
Yeah,
that's a city sink.
That's a city sink.
That's what you find in New York.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the farm sink right now is like really popular.
It's popular.
Yeah. Why? It's just not.
I saw it's deep and it's just one big giant
farm
sink.
Sinks are popular. Quartz on the countertops are popular.
Really?
Backsplash is really popular.
Yeah.
Soft close drawers and doors.
That's what my friend was asking. I'm all,
really popular. Yeah. Pull outs. Double pantries on there. Putting boxes around the refrigerator so that you have panels on each side of them. There are a lot of you're taking the backsplashes up and putting on the exhaust vents on there. So there's a lot of different reasons why you want to do the kitchen. One of the big ones is happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
Our buddy Andrew, shout out to Andrew. He did it for his wife. I think that's what I got, Renzo. I need to make my wife happy. Our kitchen is unfunctional.
Yes.
They have a big family. We're redoing their kitchen right now, and it's like it's really nice. She walks in, she's so happy. She's like, I like it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they're finishing up the tile there. Yeah. But most of the time, it's just people. They're just looking at a kitchen and they don't like what they see.
Yeah.
And so many things for value and for just personal peace of mind and functionality, many people change the kitchens.
Okay. What's the difference between a kitchen remodeling and any other home remodeling project?
That you don't have your kitchen.
Oh, you don't have a kitchen for how long?
It could be on the short end, you're probably looking at 2 weeks. On the long end, 2 months. But typically,
you get to eat out the whole time.
Typically, it's about
takeout.
Yeah.
And you're already COVID trained, so you already know how to order Dash. You already have the Uber Eats, so they're already trained for this.
Yeah. Well, you think you'd want to eat out all the time? But after you're eating out all the time, you're like, man, I wouldn't mind a meal. The bad thing is that, like for instance, even just some cereal. You'd go in and go grab some milk from the refrigerator, go to your countertop, pour it in. Usually you have a.
I like corn dogs.
Yeah.
I don't like paying $4 for them, but I pay like $6 for a box of them.
So, but how do you make your corn dogs? In the what?
In the air
microwave.
Air fryer.
Right.
Gotta get that extra crispiness. Crunch.
Well, that's all going to be in the garage or make a makeshift area, so you don't have the kitchen to work with anymore. So you don't know how much you miss a kitchen until you don't have a kitchen. Yeah. You don't know how much you miss a bathroom.
Without the kitchen, I don't have cold beer.
Yeah. Hold on. The cold beer is going to be in the
I can have an ice chest, right?
Yeah, an ice chest. That one's going to be in the bedroom, bro. You just like pop it up right there. And that'd be your
Michelob Ultras.
That's your favorite now. Huh? Yeah. So all that. So the difference in, like, let's say the outside, so we do exteriors and interiors. So on the outside, the guys just come, they show up, you'll be at work, they're like,
they don't interfere with you.
But on the inside, you're like, oh, what time are the guys gonna be here?
You're making friends.
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna be one with the clients for a while.
And then we clean on the inside and outside, but you have to be extra clean. You're kind of inside the house.
You can't have crazy ass music going either.
You can't have crazy stuff going on inside the house. And there's a lot of details. There's a lot of shopping. There's
I've been shopping for like the last 2 weeks. Floor & Decor. Yeah, I recommend them.
Yeah, Floor & Decor.
Lowe's doesn't have any supplies.
Yeah.
Home Depot has no supplies, but Floor & Decor, they have the stock, and if not, they'll call the other stores and get the stock for it.
I've been really a fan of Floor & Decor for the last probably 5 years.
Wow, I just started going there.
Opened. Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I love it. It's easy. It's not crowded. It's simple.
The displays are really
right
beautiful.
there. Yeah, you know what you're getting. The price is there.
Price is reasonable.
And they even calculate it for you. The guy will come. Oh, what do you need? All right, grab that many of that. Really, real helpful.
Really helpful.
Not like Home Depot where you're like, help, and the guy's like, ¿qué quieres?
Yeah. Well, they don't really have any specialists there.
The Home Depot guy hangs out with me on the weekends at the beach playing basketball. Hey, how much does a kitchen remodel cost?
Well, let's just say if you were kind of sanding and painting and something like that, usually everything's going to start at about $7,500. I mean, just to
reface is $7,500.
Just to probably sand and then
and the doors. Our doors are expensive, right? To switch the doors out.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it like one of the most expensive things?
Yeah, just one door, just to take it out and probably install it. You're probably looking at $200 to $250.
Damn.
So if you got one, 10 doors, that's $2,500. So when you're talking you're talking refacing, that's adding doors and doing all that. That's not $7,500.
Yeah,
I just paid more than that.
Yeah, I just paid like $230 for like candles.
Yes.
It was like $8 a piece, and I needed like 50. I don't know. I needed a lot. I had to go to 3 Lowe's. That's why I hate Lowe's. I went to 3 of them to get the handles.
Let's not kill Lowe's or Home Depot too much, because everybody is like that right now. There's nobody who has supplies.
There's no supplies.
Yeah.
And the store's full of stuff on the shelf, but it's just what I need. They don't have.
Yeah. No, but that's how it's just going across the way. So
come on, man.
On your typical.
Come on, Biden, fix the supply chain. Get with Walmart. I don't know what the hell you need to do. Come on, we need our shit.
We do?
We need wood. Fix the wood problem, Biden.
If you guys don't listen to Renzo here, there's going to be a problem with you over there, Mr. Joe.
Yeah. We're going to have a supply chain problem.
No, there is a supply chain problem.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's called Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
No.
Sleepy Joe.
So it's about 20, I would say on the average, if you're actually doing like a full remodel where you're doing the cabinets, the countertops, backsplash,
taking a beam out, opening the door, opening the window, adding some French doors, adding windows,
lights,
skylights, lights.
Recessed lights.
Yeah, some people like that skylight to bring in the natural light in. Yeah, I've seen that in kitchens.
What else is there? So appliances.
Those could be expensive to get. Yeah, Vikings or wolves.
Yeah, we usually leave the appliances to the customer.
Yeah, because it
ranges.
Oh man, like 800 to like 25,000 or something.
So I would say from average right now, you're looking at around $20,000 to about $40,000 for kitchens.
A basic kitchen.
I don't know if ours are basic.
How about like a hot, like custom
like
wood cabinetry, hooked up to whole joints, made by some guy, old timer, handcrafted.
Like that. You're probably looking at like 50. I spent 70 on my kitchen.
Yours is 70.
Yeah, it was 70.
Where did your cabinets come from?
They came from not Jose.
That's what I'm saying, from IKEA.
Yeah, they came from IKEA. But
they were Swedish.
Yeah,
got the Swedish cabinet. Remember when you told me you're like, yeah, I got these shipped in Renzo for Sweden. I'm like, whoa, Germany.
That was a while ago. So that kitchen now at 70 probably be $100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, or whatever. So
your kitchen's nice. You got the nice wood window.
Yeah, well, I designed that. I designed that window.
And, that was a nice window.
So even for that. I would say the latest ones we were doing were probably anywhere between 30 and about 40,000.
30 to 40, but we can't do $100,000. We could do $100,000.
Yeah, whatever
your budget is and what your taste is.
Yeah, and then we've also got a little apartment building over here that was a little small, but it was like $13,000.
Yeah,
we did the countertops, the backsplash, changed out the cabinets. Did some electrical upgrades because a lot of that is you need to get grounding on there and GFIs and some of that, a lot of that other stuff. So I would say anywhere between on the very low end, just kind of touching it up and doing some painting, $7,500 and that kind of stuff, to probably about $40,000.
All right. So maybe we got some ranges. Learning something new. If I want to remodel my kitchen, what do I have to do?
Well, I would first take a look on Google, and you want to see like what styles you like. So, most of the time they have no idea.
Yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Even while we're going through, they have no idea. So, let's just say you went in and you're like, all right, kitchens. We're putting kitchens and hidden images, and then you'll start getting through some kitchens, and it'll give you some styles, and then those styles will help the person that's coming out. Then I would go out and probably get some few estimates, and the real big difference with kitchens than anything else is design.
Design. Yes. Is there certain styles? Does the styles have names or anything?
Well, there's like a contemporary traditional style. Right now, the shakers are really.
The shakers?
Yeah, shakers.
Who are they?
The shakers.
All I want to do is a shake.
The shakers and the movers. The shakers and the movers. So the shaker style is really popular now. The whites and grays are really popular.
That's what we did at Andros.
Yes, right.
It looks like an iPhone store. It's really nice.
I like to do. The something as far as my design goes. I like to do something that satisfies the kind of the modern. No, I'm not saying just the modern tone of kitchens, but I also want to do it so that in 15 or 20 or 30 years, when your kitchen's still there, you're not like, we really, the style has gone out. Yeah. So you want to do something that's nice and clean and cool for now, but it has some longevity in 20 or 30 years.
Is a kitchen like a centerpiece of a house?
I mean,
at your house, it seems to be kind of like that. It's like you walk in and you walk straight to the kitchen.
Yeah, a lot of them are, because it's like the focal point. And then now kitchens are where people will have like workstations in the kitchen, have their computers in there, and so
they have a TV going
a little desk, a little TV going on in there. So, and some of those bigger kitchens where we like take those beams out and open them up, and they'll have the big islands in there. The kids end up sitting on there doing their homework, and then we do a lot of.
One of my friends has like a 10-foot island.
Yes.
And everybody sits around it at dinner. It's almost like it's an island. It's as big as a dinner table. It's massive. It's really nice.
Yeah, and then once they're when people start gathering around the table, it now becomes a place where they're all kind of just conjoining in that same area. What we're doing now is what's called like almost great rooms, where you'll take out the beam and it'll be a big square area where kind of the kitchen and the living room and everything's all like in one big area. And so it helps it flow. It opens it up. It makes it nice.
Okay. Who is in charge of a kitchen remodel? The contractors or the workers?
Both. Yeah. I mean, you have to have a good communication and a good a good ability for your guys to, when something pops up, to either to call you and not just go ahead and do something.
Yeah,
Right?
please don't do that. Yeah, call me. Stop me, get me there.
Well, just in general, sometimes the customer themselves are like, hey, we want this or we want that. So a good communication. The most important thing is to have a good plan beforehand. You want to get some type of a drawing from the cabinet place or something that'll allow you to kind of see it before you have to put it up. So that type of stuff really helps. The workmen that are there are going to be there daily working. So if they know that your plan and you have a plan there, then they know how to follow the plan. The customer knows what the plan is like. And so, for instance, there was supposed to be a trash bin over at Andrews that I wrote up. It didn't get written in, but when I went back to my plan that I'd written out, it said a trash bin right there. So it was on us. So we had to go back and go back and buy a trash bin area and put a trash bin in. But if I hadn't written that out or I hadn't put it on the plan, then there could be up in the air, because now we're on week number 6 over there, and we wrote that up maybe over 2 months ago. People tend to forget, wow, is that a trash or not? So everything written down as far as doing a kitchen or doing a drawing is extremely important to making sure that the customer, the contractor, and the workmen are all on the same page.
All right, sounds good. What is the cheapest amount for a kitchen remodel?
I mean,
you do it yourself?
Yeah.
That's the cheapest. Do it yourself. Watch some YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Buy your friends a couple 6-packs.
But you're gonna be doing it yourself.
You're not gonna have a kitchen for 4 months.
Yeah, I guess you can go pick up day laborers.
Juan and Jose
from Southgate.
From Southgate, he does windows too.
Yeah.
He makes his own windows. He mixes his own text coat.
Yeah, he does roof.
He has that Florida white. That Florida white.
Oh, everybody's still looking for the Florida white. Bro.
Anybody got Florida white? Hit me up.
Florida white was still
hit me up, man. Hit me up.
Paint's gone.
I'll take gallons, man. I'll buy some gallons from you.
So
serve me up with some Florida white.
Kitchens though are, for me, I like the detail of them. So even if you're doing it yourself, you make sure you're sanding them, you're putting globs of paint on there. Technically, you want to spray something like that.
Stain the cabinet. People stain their cabinet and then the whole floor stained.
Yeah.
The tiles all stained. They don't realize the tile's porous.
Yeah, I mean, there's also ways that you could devalue your home.
Oh wow.
Right, yeah. So you're gonna come in and you're like, wow, nice house, and you look at a kitchen, you're like, oh no, that so it devalues, and any type of work that you do that doesn't look correct or whatever, that can devalue the house.
Don't do it on the cheap.
Yeah, well,
you can, but don't do it.
I mean, you can, but like you said, kitchen's a good focal point. It's a great selling point for. I mean, you could have the rest of the house looking okay, and the kitchen looks good, and you go to sell it, and everyone's like, whoa, that kitchen's awesome.
Every single show that I watch that they remodel the homes, like Flip or Flop with Tark, the most impressional part about Tark, and they go in and you see the kitchen.
That's your friend, right? Yeah.
And you see the kitchen.
What's up?
And you see the kitchen. Hey, Tark. But you see the kitchen. He designs really good kitchen. It's always like a focal point. It's like, wow, look at that house, really impressive, because he removes the walls. Something in the kitchen is part of the house.
Oh yeah, so that's
on every show I see it.
Yeah,
so the kitchen is important, people.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Don't be cheap on it.
Yeah.
No, be cheap on the bathroom.
Yeah, well,
the guest bathroom.
It's like the kitchen is now an area where the whole family just
breaking bread together, cook and eat.
They're doing homework.
They're doing homework.
They're doing homework on the island. Everything's going on inside the kitchen, so it's the new family room.
All right.
Yeah.
The new family room is the kitchen.
Yeah. Is
that true, Angel? Is that how it works at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all cook together in the kitchen.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Good for you cooking with your family.
His daughter cooks.
My daughter and my son cooks raw.
Yeah, she made some cheese enchiladas for him the other day.
They're chicken.
Well, good.
Yeah, chicken enchiladas. Oh,
chicken and cheese.
He didn't even bring any leftovers for us. Oh. This guy.
Oh, they were gone.
This guy. I don't remember bringing leftovers.
In the kitchens.
Yeah.
I bring you guys snacks.
Snacks. Okay, is electrical and plumbing involved in kitchen remodeling?
Most of the time they are, because they're older.
Yeah.
Yeah, built in. A lot of houses in California, Southern California, we had the big boom in the 50s.
Yeah, the kitchens are in the 50s.
Yeah, 40s, 50s, and 60s. A lot of houses were built, and they still have the old wiring in there. The houses are not grounded.
Two circuits for the whole kitchen.
Yeah, and even the ones that have been upgraded don't have LED lighting.
Yeah. That saves you tons of money.
It saves you tons of money, and then also we don't have to run a whole bunch of different home run, a lot of home run wires for that. And then as far as the plumbing goes, we almost, 99% of the time we're replacing the P traps underneath it where the sinks are. A lot of times that's corroded behind there.
Yeah, it's old plumbing.
Yeah. And
it's
then
old
you'll have
cast iron.
Galvanized.
Galvanized is bad.
Yeah, so then so they'll replace that with copper. Some of that flex, I don't really use some of that flex stuff.
Hey, you know what? I heard a nightmare story about that flex stuff for the plumbing. Rats coming and chewing through it, and then suddenly there's a flood in the house.
Yeah. So it's like a PVC or something in that flex. You can use it in some areas, but most of the time we don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Could stay with the copper.
And then when it gets when we're running a few lines over there, we have to do panel upgrades.
Yeah, panel upgrades.
Yeah, they can do a panel upgrade. So most of the time, in the worst case scenario, you're changing the outlets. By code, you're supposed to have outlets every 4 feet.
Every 4 feet.
Yeah, and then those are usually,
each appliance needs its own circuit.
Yeah, and those are not usually what's called GFI, which is grounded. That way, if you're using water in those areas, so if you're plugging something in the electrical, you don't get the shock of your life.
Yeah, shock of your life.
Yeah, I always end up saying that, and then people end up laughing, but
it's a serious problem.
Yeah, so inside of your bathrooms or inside of your kitchens, you want to replace those outlets. Make sure that you don't have that. There's also dishwasher area. There's also now you need the plug for let's say the microwave. You have water lines that go into the refrigerators, so that's another little plumbing issue where you run the little water lines in there. So most every kitchen, when you get an upgrade, you're doing plumbing and electrical. So that's what adds.
So it is involved.
Yeah.
So next question, I know you're getting to it.
Okay.
I already hear it. I heard it. He gave me that little tip. Is electrical and plumbing included in the price, or do I have to pay separate?
Oh, well.
Jeez, yeah, I caught that before you said it.
So, yes. That's why the prices go up.
Yeah.
So you get, kitchens $15 grand, but then you're like, oh, we got to do the electrical. Well, that's $5 grand.
Yeah, really quick.
5, 6, 7 grand, and then you're like, oh, and then we got to do the plumbing, and then you got to another, could be another 2,500 or something. So you're like, oh, well, it was just 15 grand, and it just went up to 25. But that's what ends up happening. You're having all these additional things that you're having to a kitchen, but kitchen is like. Well, a lot of electricity goes in there and a lot of plumbing in that area.
All right. Can I get financing with kitchen remodeling?
You can get it yourself.
Actually, that's my department.
Okay.
So you can.
Wait up. Hold your horses. Can I get financing with? Can I get financing with kitchen remodeling? Mr. Expert. Sorry, bro.
Well, you can. You can't do PACE. So you can get Service Financial.
What's PACE?
PACE is a Title 21 compliance stuff. So you can do your LED lights, but that's not going to pay for the majority yet. And then the Reels program, you could get some of it done. So if you're getting your roof, you might be able to sneak that kitchen in. So I could probably package it with your window. If I could get the windows, your LED lights, and the roof, I could probably throw your kitchen in there
and
sneak it in. Yeah, 30% of the total bill, and I can MacGyver it for you.
Yeah.
That's why you talk to me. I'm the finance guy. The Service Financial traditional loan, 9.99, easy.
Yeah.
They'll cover for the kitchen, and then you got credit unions you could go to and get a loan for that.
Yeah.
So that's all your ways. PACE not gonna work. So.
Yeah, and then financing, you have a credit card.
Yeah, credit cards.
Yeah.
Put it on the credit card. A lot of people do that.
So, but we can help out. We got probably about 2 or 3 different kind of things that.
Oh yeah.
And then as far as kitchens go, typically if we have a window job or something like that, it's in between 7 grand and 15. We do a Service Financial, but in the kitchens they're usually in the 30s and 40s and 50s. So sometimes it's worth us getting a second or doing a refi or something like that.
Yeah, Service Financial could go up to 100,000. I've done 80,000 before.
Yes.
Yeah, so they could cover that loan. Same with Reels. I've done 80,000, so it'll cover that.
And then
after 100 grand, you're going somewhere else.
You gotta remember also your appliances are separate from the cost of the kitchen.
Yeah, you gotta buy those on your own.
Yeah, and so
comes out of your own
appliances
pocket.
can run on the low end, probably $5,000 for a refrigerator.
Yeah, you get a Lowe's card.
Yeah, Lowe's or
Home
here we
Depot
have
card.
Howard's.
Howard or Juan. You know Juan?
Yeah,
Juan from Southgate.
Juan
You can buy his out of his garage.
But you could also go on
He
the
refurbishes
high
them. Then he puts some spray paint on
Well,
it.
that's what
Shines
you
it
want.
up.
That's what you want. You can get
He
that.
makes them silver if you want them silver.
But if you're doing the, some of the bigger appliances, they can run you $15,000-$20,000.
Yeah.
So it's a
My
big
friend has a
drain.
$10,000 refrigerator.
Yeah.
Where it's like a wall and it's all clear. You can see what the food is inside.
Yeah, and
It's
then
pretty
you have
crazy.
those panels that you put on there.
Yeah, it makes it look like the cabinets.
Yeah,
blends
makes
it
it
in.
look like
the
the
Sub-Zeros.
Yeah, Sub-Zero. So you
Man,
can
those things are
kinda-
badass.
You change out the doors, and then you actually put like the wood paneling that looks just like the cabinets on there.
All right, so this brings us to the end of kitchens.
Of kitchens, yeah.
If you guys have any more questions about kitchens, we'll go into it. Maybe next week we'll talk about designing kitchens.
Yeah.
More in detail.
Yeah, more.
Bring in some samples, maybe.
And maybe a little bit
Maybe
of
get
samples.
some samples.
Yeah, I would just tell you for kitchens, the very most important thing, or one of the top, is make sure that the person that is designing the kitchens knows what they're doing and have a lot of experience.
Just look how they dress. If they match head to toe, they're gonna do a good job.
Yeah, you just want to make sure.
Look at their socks. Ask David to show you his socks.
If you're open,
You know his socks. Look, he's wearing. Look, his socks are blue right now. He matches head to toe.
if you're opening doors, that doors aren't being opened in walkways and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
slamming.
Yeah, just
Like
you're walking in areas and you don't have room. If you're designing islands to have enough area to be walking around, stuff like that. So just make sure that your designer knows what the heck they're doing.
Okay. Please like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Comment.
Comment.
Some shout outs there. We have a new fan. His name is Marshall.
All right, Marshall.
Marshall Kova. He's out of Jackson, California.
What's up?
I met him out there. It's my friend's uncle and really cool guy. He was just hanging out there. I go, hey, can you check out my YouTube channel? He subscribed.
And I'd like to say what's up to all of Marley's friends because they got a couple of subscriptions.
Oh, they signed up.
Yeah, some of them signed up just because we had a young Marley up here.
Oh, we're gonna have Marley in here for a
Thank you,
guest shot
honey.
again.
I love you. I know you can barely hear me. Thank you so much. And if we got
Lord's new video, you were right. It was good. It's a good. I suggest watching the Lord. It came out yesterday. The music was good. It's a good song, and the video was great.
All right,
you should
so-
watch the video, David.
Well, once again, we got that going, and we'll see you guys out next week.
See you
Thank
later.
very much. Bye, everybody. Thank you for always watching my boys.